Okay, let's talk marriage licenses, okay? Now, the chances are probably 99.9% that the marriage license that you have in your possession right now will not qualify for Apostille unless you specifically ordered the license with exemplification. We're going to go over that twice because exemplification cannot be added to a document. It has to come directly from the New York City marriage clerk with the exemplification. Now, let's go over the most common, right? I get a lot of these. These are from the 70s and the 80s. This one's from 1984. It's obviously real, but that is not the important part. The important part and what they look for is when they turn it over, there's nothing. There's no stamp, there's no seal, there's no embossment, there's no verbiage, nothing. This is useless. Number two, the same type. Same type, but this one does have a little verbiage on the back, right? But still, there's no seal, there's no raised embossment, there's no signature. Again, this would work maybe at DMV or maybe if you're renting an apartment with a landlord, but other than that, that's not gonna work. Third one, now we have something that looks a little bit nicer. Now, this marriage actually happened in 2012, and this was a repoll. They pulled this in 2022. But again, remember when I said exemplification can't be added? They ordered this just basic. This is a basic marriage license. It's got this cool little security seal. And again, this works for DMV or like if you're looking to take over someone's car or like, again, with a landlord, it's got a nice raised seal. But again, it doesn't have the important thing on the back, which I'll go over in a second. Now, again, this one here is a pretty current one. This one, they got married in 2019 in Central Park. And I just did this one, actually. These were so nice. But again, look at the back. Nothing. No serial number. Nothing, right? Won't qualify, although it's again, obviously very real with a serial number. What you need on the back of this one, which is this one here, is here. This is what's called the exemplification. Okay, you see that stamp right there? And the actual exemplification is right here, the signature of Molina, whatever, and he signed it. It's actually a signature, right? And he's got a stamp on there, but this is important here. It's got the raised seal and, you know, the stamp with the number that can be verified. Once it's exemplified, and again, remember, you have to order it exemplified, then you could take it for authentication, which is this tag right here, right? Which is the county clerk, right? This is $3 extra. You cannot pay for an exemplification. It has to come with that, right? So if you don't see this stamp on the back with the signature, that means you do not have an exemplified copy of a marriage license. I hope that helps.